Hi friends, Trimbley Method, Wellness Simplified. Trimbley Method is Wellness Simplified, by the way. All these little tips and tricks that I've been teaching for online on YouTube since 2018. Start off with just stretches and then went into sharing all the things that I do. And I can't really even call them hacks because a hack is some kind of abnormal. You know, I bring them up with you. You know, the cold plunges and the cup of blueberries every day, and the hypertherms. Like that's not normal ways of human living, even back in prehistoric times. Because we are working. You know, our bodies now are still the 10,000 BC model. We have not evolved since then. Maybe slightly lately, they say there's a new human emerging with reorientation of DNA, but that is not a topic for us. We're working on simple things, simple wellness simplified. At the heart of that, as you know, for me, is staying away from the system. The system has been making us sick our whole lives. The system is the pharmaceutical industry, conventional medical model. The system is media, advertising, the food companies, the chemical companies, and unfortunately, academia and research get mixed up with that. And now, you know what? The insurance companies too are all part of the system, purposely designed to make us sick, to keep us inside the system. That's my foundational, not belief, but knowingness. I see it every single day. So Wellness Simplified is using our own physical body and using the earth as a resource to help our body do what it does best and heal itself, get rid of the interferences, give it what it needs, and watch the magic happen. And in the book Wellness Simplified, which we've been talking about the reader statement. I'm writing this book for leaders and high achievers, and this could be high achievers in your family that are in your family unit, leading the family unit. It doesn't have to necessarily be business. So it's written for my leaders and high achievers who want to be on top of their health game. However, due to the overwhelming and often conflicting information out there, they end up doing nothing. It's really not about you, the leader. It's not about you. And I know you can power through this, but it's not about you. It's about those who love you and those you lead. Because you create the ripple effect around you. Because the way you are flows out to others in your immediate circle, and in your larger circle, and in even the people you just encounter just by chance every day. No, that's a big thing. But you know, it gives me chills when I talk about it, because that's how I'm writing this book. We've also talked about the promise that by the end of this book, by the time you turn the last page, you will have regained the time your former self fruitlessly chasing health trends. One of the books I'm reading right now is called 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Beckman. I like this book a lot. I like how he writes it. He writes it in a way as kind of a parallel while that I am writing my book and how I wrote Stealth Health. It's kind of like your bestie, like calling out where you're messing up and just looking at it objectively. It's your best friend who's smarter than you, giving you advice about something because they know you, they see you. So this book, 4,000 Weeks, subtitle, Time Management for Mortals, is a fun book about how, no, we cannot do everything. Yeah, we might want to climb Mount Fuji or Kilimanjaro. That might be the same thing now, I'm not sure. Anyway, you might want to do that, but if you decide to do that, you are saying no to a whole other world of possibles. And that's okay. Just know that we all only have about 4,000 weeks on this earth. And the time management hacks about how you're going to get this certain day timer book, or you're going to use this certain digital calendar, or you're going to time block in this certain way. Yes, it works, and yes, it blows up, and yes, it doesn't work at all. I like to use the Big Rocks method, and this is with the EOS, Entrepreneurial Operating System. Gene Trackman, I think. He loves to use the an acronyms like EOS. So the big block system is you pick 3 big, not blocks, but rocks. 3 big rocks for whatever. For me, it's the year. We do that in our business, and I do that personally. One big rock is the Trimble Method and Wellness Simplified book. That's one of my 3. So every day I'm focused on that in some way, whether I'm sitting down to write 300 words minimum, whether or a Saturday I had a sprint marathon. A sprint is where you sit down and you do nothing else but write. And it was, it was an 8-hour day. I did 6 hours. I wrote 2,000 words. That was good. Good chunk. Today I'm talking to you. That's the method I use. The 3 big rocks. And there's other stuff that fills in there, but that's really what I'm focused on. And it takes some time to understand what a big rock really is. What is a big rock? I mean, and you might get into a big rock. You might think, okay, my big rock is going to be to, I don't know, plan a trip. So you start getting your people, you start getting your dates, you start getting your times, and then you're like, you know what? You might be a month into it and be like, I just want to stay home. I just want to stay home. Well, guess what happened to that big rock? Did you waste all that time planning? Maybe. Does it matter? Probably not. Did you discover some things you wouldn't ordinarily have discovered? Probably. Did you discover something about yourself in planning? And then did you discover something about yourself when that big rock blew up? I don't know. All things I think about. So this book, 4,000 Weeks Time Management for Mortals by Oliver Beckman, I like it. I'm about a third of the way through, and I will continue to report to you. And that's influencing how I'm writing now. It's reminding me about my voice in my book. Like, let's not just be all clinical and sterile. Let's write it with some verve. Let's write it as if I truly am sitting next to you on the couch and we're just chatting. I mean, like, deep chatting, though. Like, really, I know you and you know me kind of chat. Let's not hold back. Let's be real. Have a good one. Bye for now.